Everyone, this video is all about writing essays. It's going to be covering what an essay is, the different types of essays, and how to go about writing an essay. So what exactly is an essay? Learning how to write an essay is probably going to be one of the most important things in your high school career, as you will continue to write essays into post-secondary if you continue in academia. You will write essays for multiple subjects, not for English. You could be writing essays in business class, geography class, history class, possibly even art class. So it's really important to have a basic understanding of what it makes a good essay and how to write a very good essay, and just to practice that skill. So essays are pieces of writing on a specific topic. They require a number of skills such as close reading, analysis, comparison and contrast, persuasion, clarity, and exposition in order to be written. The purpose of an essay is to develop, share, and persuade others with your ideas and concepts. An essay has an argument, and the point is to present that argument to somebody else and have someone else be convinced and to believe what you are writing and what you're arguing. There are 5 different types of essays. However, this video will only look at the argumentative essay or the persuasive essay. The other 3 essays more or less follow the same pattern as well. So just a really brief look at what the different types of essays that are out there. So the first type of essay is an expository essay. This explains or defines a topic using facts, stats, and examples. This type of essay will most commonly be used in the social sciences, humanities, and even in business courses, possibly even in just science in general. Then there's the descriptive essay, which describes a person, place, object, or memory to communicate a deeper meaning. There's the narrative essay. It tells a story about a real-life experience. This is mostly, most commonly seen in English courses. You could often see this in newspapers or magazines. And then there's the argumentative essay, which is the most popular type of essay written in high school classes. This is often written in business classes, and most essays are argumentative essays. An expository essay could be an argumentative essay as well, as you're arguing a specific viewpoint. So the point of an argumentative essay or persuasive essay is to convince the reader to accept the writer's point of view by using facts, examples, expert opinion, and sound reasoning. In our English class, we'll be using the persuasive essay method of writing, and we'll be writing argumentative essays. So how do you go about writing an essay? There are many different steps that need to be taken in writing an essay. In class, we will go through the writing process. We'll go through the various steps when we write our essay for our novel. But in terms of what an essay looks like and how to kind of organize your ideas, it's comprised of 5 parts. There's 5 basic paragraphs that go to a persuasive essay. They might also be called a series of paragraphs, or you might also know them as a 5-paragraph essay. It all means the same thing. They just mean that standard essay. So all essays will have an introduction, will have 3 body paragraphs, and then it will have a conclusion. So the introduction is very important to the essay. All essays must have an introduction, as they give background and context into what the topic is going to be about. They introduce the readers into the topic, and they give you an idea as to what's going to be argued within the essay. The introduction must be done in 3 parts. They start with a topic, so they're going to be very, very broad. They become a little bit narrow as they move down, and they get very specific down into the thesis. Now, if you're not sure what a thesis is, there is a video on theses, and you can watch that just by clicking here. And that's available on my YouTube channel. The video is available if you click on this. This Prezi will be available on the course website. So if you want to go back, you can watch the video. You can always watch the video. It's posted. But the introduction always follows a triangle format, as you could see here. It will have a very broad opening. It's going to be all about the topic, and you're going to move down and you're going to relate the topic to the theme within the novel. You're going to bring the novel into it, and then you're going to further get narrow and go into the thesis, and you're going to develop an argument about the novel, the theme, and then the topic. Once you have written your introduction, you're going to move into the first body paragraph. Now, the first body paragraph within your essay, it's going to be the first piece of evidence or the first aspect that will support your argument. Now, all essays will have an argument, and those will be presented in the thesis. Once you've come up with a thesis, you're going to support that thesis statement, that argument, with a supporting evidence, with an aspect that will support it. Your first body paragraph will have a topic sentence, and it will have 3 specific examples or quotes from the novel that supports your topic sentence. Each quote and example must be explained, and this paragraph must relate to the thesis and the so what. So this body paragraph will directly support your thesis, and it will have examples from the text to support what you're saying. Then you're going to do the exact same thing, but with a different piece of evidence. Now you're going to have another body paragraph that will support the thesis statement. You'll do the same thing. You'll find 3 supporting details from the text to support this argument, to support this topic here, and then relate it back to the thesis and give me a so what statement. And then you're going to do that for the 3rd time and do a 3rd body paragraph. Just like the last 2, you're going to create a topic here. You're going to create a piece of evidence here that will support your thesis and support your argument. And within this paragraph, you're going to have 3 specific examples from the text to explain and to support what you're saying. And then you're going to move on to the conclusion. So all essays must have a conclusion. Now, if you take a look at the little triangle here, you'll see that it's been flipped right side up, unlike before. Our conclusion is going to start off very specific. So now that we've written the essay and we've gone through all the supporting details, you're going to start off with the thesis. You're going to restate the thesis statement. You're not going to give me the exact same thesis statement that was written in your introduction, but now you're going to change it up and make it sound a little bit different. Then you're going to go from the specific detail and become a little bit broad in your conclusion. You're going to move into the novel and the theme, and then you're slowly going to move into the topic of what your essay is going to be about, and have a very broad ending. Here's a basic look at essay writing and essays in general. In class, we're going to start practicing how to write essays. We're going to practice every component within an essay, so we get the hang of how to go about writing strong literary essays.